about that. Yeah.
Yeah, and if anyone's been subbed for a year, we're gonna send them out. I just kind of like a little commemorative thing. I think they're gonna look awesome. We're also printing out chocolate versions that we're gonna totally bring to WCS and just like throw at people.
You should pay the winners of your tournament with these.
Yeah, here you didn't win 20,000 Canadian dollars. You won 20 Protoss. Totally worth it.
20,000 per tooth.
Oh god, can you imagine? Jeez, the uproar, the riots. But Overgrowth, I hate this map, but it's like whatever.
Why?
It's
Why do you
boring.
hate this map?
It's so boring.
It has a gold base, has proxy hatcheries.
Scarlett, we had this map for like a year. I'm just so bored. This is like if we had to go back to Belshire, I wouldn't want to do that. So
Why not?
the maps that you've seen too much of.
We have good memories on Belshire though. 4 infestation pits.
Okay, fine. Maybe Belshire's alright, but alright, we're in Overgrowth. It's the ace match. Here are the finals. In the bottom left corner of the map, it's gonna be the red Zerg player from Team Liquid, Snute.
And in the top right position of the map, we have the blue Protoss from Team Skillcap. It is Verdi. And he is streaming on Team Liquid right now, so you could go check out his view.
Yeah, it's GerichRail, just like his name in game. We love
Shameless
encouraging. Pardon me?
Shameless plug for him.
Well, no, I love actually doing that. Like for a long time too, we would always like paste in the players' Twitters and things before we realized nobody cared.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm all about trying to promote the folks who are watching, and anytime the stream's up, we always try and like even on Dream Hacks and stuff, we'll like promote the other streams because we just want people to go around and watch lots of things StarCraft related.
Exactly. Cross promotion.
I
It's a little different than like the first series we had where you just got that French caster kicked. That was just a little BM.
Well, we didn't know he was a caster back then. Okay, like what you gonna load? Like this is just no. The guilt hurts. Okay, I feel bad.
It's a little BM. Just gonna hold you to that.
It's just like I do feel bad because like what Go4SC2 does, for those who don't know, is they do allow pretty much most any community casters to get involved with their events. And because of this, you get a lot of names floating around. And even that being the case, I can recognize most of them because we've casted with most of them in the lobbies before. But yeah, I didn't know that guy's name, and I felt kind of bad after they confirmed him. But it's only one game. It's only one game.
But then what is all these viewers gonna do for that one game? They're just gonna sit there and be sad. Think about all the people you made sad that are watching that stream.
Well,
Every single person there. No
Yeah.
French stream.
Let me gauge how sad. Where's he on Team Liquid here? How many? 14. 14 people were sad. I don't feel so bad. Clearly, it was a play by Base Trade TV. I needed 14 more viewers from my stream, so I said, you know what? Let's get this guy kicked, and then I'll come over here.
So it's only the size of the stream that's important.
Size
That's
mat?
it.
Oh no. What? Different direction for this conversation. Snute, you talked about it last game. Probably gonna play a little more standard. Overgrowth's the map for that, but standard and ZVP has really changed. A lot of the Swarmhouse defaults we used to see out of players like him, not really the same options anymore.
It's common to just go Roach Hydra Viper nowadays. Silly stuff like this.
Well, I've actually been seeing yeah, Roach Hydra Viper for sure, but we've also been seeing a lot more of that Ultra Tech start to come into play.
And Bird Lords.
Yeah, Broodlords especially. Good luck blinking under Broodlords when there's Ultras waiting for you. Bad news bears.
There's another wall at the bottom of the ramp before Nexus. I actually don't see any other Protoss player doing this. Do you know the Terran player Ruff?
Oh, dude, I love watching Ruff's games. They're weird and
Yes.
stupid and amazing.
He's a player that does this. Like, he makes this original wall at the bottom of the ramp. And just
Yeah, actually, him and
Oh.
HCO Mario. HCO Mario is another mech player. He's a mech player who used to do that as well. You know what's crazy though? So Ruff's built, right? I don't know how like if you actually like him or not, or what the case is, but like I always thought Ruff's builds were just kind of like YOLO crazy. I just want to do weird things. But we interviewed him one time for Copa America, and he went off on this huge speech about how like they're very calculated and he does a lot of math for them, and it kind of surprised me. Because I was just like, what? Your builds look so crazy and random. I can't believe there's like method behind the madness.
Well, when I'm playing against him, I just go 10 pull and kill his wall. It makes me happy.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of talk about how if you stop him from getting those aliens out, you probably stopped Ruff.
Yes, or you can just, do you know the term QXE Hellions?
You know what? No, here I don't understand this. Everyone says that. I've seen several players type like QXE tanks or QXE Hellions. Like, what does that mean?
So QXE Hellions means like you have 4 Hellions or something, and you just run by the Zerg screens, hope they don't have Zerglings. Just suicide them to kill drones. He's famous for this, and it's been really popular in Europe. Like if you're playing Europe ladder and you're a Zerg player,
Okay.
just make like 8 extra Zerglings, and you'll win like every game because they suicide their Hellions. It makes me angry, but at the same time, it gives me free wins. I'm just angry because it doesn't make sense.
Well, speaking of angry, everyone thinks I hate the French now. Thanks a lot, Scarlett. God damn it, chat. Can you guys please? No. Oh, you know what? I forgot. This is Overgrowth, and it's a situation where the third base can sometimes be used against you, but we don't have a sentry attack coming with this. It's going to be the Stalkers for now, and sadly a lot of them are going to get caught. Not going to be able to burn a recall on this, so a bit of a waste of the initial attack here out of Rail, but with the Immortals and possibly sentries coming up behind it, oh man, the amount of times I've just seen this, the force fields come down, use the hatchery, it gets bad quick.
And the reason this worked out is because Snute actually took a gas in his main right after the probe left. So I guess Verdi wasn't expecting there to be speedling at that point. And I like doing that as well. It's just, you always keep the Protoss not knowing what you're doing. Definitely helps.
Yeah, it's a big
But
information game.
he's still going for it, which is a little bit weird.
Well, he didn't see speed, and he's not going to see the Hydras, so... I feel like this is a ladder hero build, right? If you blindly do this on ladder enough times, you probably have more wins than you do losses, but this is not like a tournament hero build.
Especially because he's been doing these Gateway Islands every game he's had the chance so far. So it's a little bit predictable. And going Immortal Sentry against Hydroling, this is going to be, again, brutal. Like that game on Expedition lost earlier.
Yeah, the difference is I do have a little more faith in Verdi to get some better force fields than what we saw, but it's still not going to be...
For sure, but just... It's not a good situation as a Protoss player. Hopefully I'm wrong and something interesting happens.
I know, it's kind of like, I really hate those games where you can just kind of see the end coming, and you just want to be like, well, we're done casting. Enjoy the rest of the game right here, because it's about it, in a nutshell. But, okay, so he's going to go with the attack. And, I mean, honestly, even with the Hydras here, there's a chance maybe he kills the base, but it's going to cost him his whole army and then some, and it's just not going to be worth it. Meanwhile, back at home, there's counterattack, and there's here to stop it. He's going to warp it his ult on the other side of the wall. Oh no,
well,
not this again.
If he goes in right now, it actually could work, because there's no Zerglings here. So he force fields the Hydras, but he's waiting. He's probably trying to deal with a counterattack, and it's costing him.
Just put a fresh chrono into the Cyber Core. But Vortex done.
He had a chance to go in, but he's missing his timing because he's probably just looking at this.
Sue's going to pounce on this too. Gets right on top of the Immortals before the Force Fields even go down. Loses an Immortal right off the bat. Not that the Immortal's that big of a deal in this attack, of course, because the Hydras don't really care, but still picking up the high, expensive cost units is going to work out really nicely. However, I don't know, Snute doesn't have a lot of fodder for these Hydras. You know, it's Hydra Ling, not just Hydra for a reason.
He has the Queens at least. They're really good against Immortals. They take a long time to kill. So if you put them at the front with transfuses, that definitely helps.
What does he have? He's got one transfuse though, so it's going to be a little bit rough. He's also pulled the Queen's away, so Larva's going to be maybe a problem depending on how this goes on. He's got a lot of money right now, but not a whole lot of Larva to work with.
He's actually in a...
Three Queens.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's in a questionable position. Well, just because he can get force fielded off like this.
Still picking off the sentries though, so while these first set of force fields were really good, it's kind of the only set of force fields. Zell's going for the top side, gonna start running back towards his creep a little bit. The Ling's coming in behind us, should be able to clean this up. Even Drone's getting pulled just for good measure. And Snute has, not surprisingly, crushed the attack. A little bit closer than I thought it was going to be though, in all honesty.
A little bit close, yeah.
Four Stalkers and Immortal going to go home and do Protoss things. Cower in the corner, I guess? I don't know. It's not allowed to really get done with this. Pick up a couple
No.
straggling hydras.
What are the odds I'm gonna get flamed in chat for calling the fight over before it begins? What are the odds?
No, don't worry. I probably said something stupid in the meantime that they'll focus on instead.
Excellent.
That's the benefit. That's the only reason Zombie Grove casts with me, right? So it's like everyone will focus. It's like scapegoating. BG, lucky one. No.
Excellent.
I can get the BG, but the lucky. Oh, Birdie, please. No. Don't be that guy.
I love that. I love seeing that. It's so rare nowadays. It used to be more common to have like no GG and bad manner, but now we have no more Idra. We have no more.
Yeah,
not
but
anymore BM.
the lucky, like, really?
It shakes things up. It's interesting.
Sure. All right. Well, congratulations to Liquid Snute. He'll be the March Go for StarCraft monthly finalist winner. And we're gonna play one last set of ads here, real quick. 2 minutes. We'll come back. We'll say our goodbyes, and we'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, we're all cool and not muted again.
Not muted?
No. So let's finish the ads up, and we'll say like goodbye to the stream, and that's pretty much it.
Sure. All gone. Oh, someone on this Kickstarter, they